Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to begin in about 2 minutes. We have plenty of seats, a very friendly audience, so feel free to come forward. Thank you so much. Wow, I silenced the crowd. I normally don't do that. I have to be like Harry Hoffman here at Miami-Dade College to really get people quiet. It's great to be home, right? Thank you so much. No pressure. So one more minute. I think we were getting some folks who were in the back who wanted to join. Thank you, Jordan. Jesus. In the interest of time, let's begin. This is the lunchtime program here at CoMotion Miami 2025. Vice Chairman McGee, Commissioners Bastien, Steinberg, Gonzalez, Mr. Walfarth, Ms. DeSantos, Mr. Wade, Mr. Brazil, Director Miller, Miami-Dade College faculty, staff, and students, Mr. Rassant, and CoMotion staff, attendees, colleagues, good afternoon. Buenas tardes. I'm Juan Mendieta, the Chief External Affairs Officer at the Department of Transportation and Public Works and your Master of Ceremonies. Welcome once again to Democracies College, Miami-Dade College, the nation's largest campus-based institution of higher education with more than 130,000 students, and the ideal venue not only for CoMotion, but for this awards presentation with so many alumni and students in attendance. To begin our Mobility Champion Awards, it's my honor and pleasure to invite the new Director and CEO of the Department of Transportation and Public Works, Ms. Stacy Miller, to say a few words. Madam Director.
Thank you, Juan. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. Hi. We have honorees, very excited to be able to honor you today. Transportation leaders, and our DTPW partners. That still does not roll off the tongue for me. I apologize. I hope you're all enjoying CoMotion as much as I am and gaining new insights and new connections in our industry. I can't think of a better stage than here at Miami-Dade College to present DTPW's 2025 Mobility Championship Awards. Round of applause. To honor not only individuals, but organizations that have joined us in driving innovation in transportation and mobility solutions for our residents and our industry, and really for our customers. That's all we are. We're all customers of these services. So thank you to Miami-Dade College, to the CoMotion team for making this possible today. Before our presentation, I'd like to reiterate how excited I am to have joined the Department of Transportation and Public Works. I'm now in my third week. I have no idea what I'm doing. But to be part of this exciting team and knowing that we are making a difference in moving our community forward is so important to me. I spent the last 34 years at the Florida Department of Transportation, and during that time, I had the honor and privilege to work with so many people sitting in this room and so many of our partners external to this particular space to help shape the future of mobility in Miami-Dade, and I'm very excited to be on this side of that stage now. While I adjust to my new role, I am prioritizing listening, a very important focus of communication, listening to what our community and our customers need and want, getting back to some basics. Our network continues to expand, but we need to make sure that base infrastructure really solves our needs, and looking ahead with purpose. I'm confident we'll keep the momentum going, we'll advance key projects, we will improve how people move our communities, we will expand access and opportunity for everyone. Thanks again for the warm welcome, and I'm going to hand off to Juan so we can get these beautiful awards in our honorees' hands. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Director. We share in your excitement and your passion and look forward to working with you for many years with all these colleagues. So now on to our Mobility Champion Awards. You know, our past winners have included Mayor Cava, Commission Chairman Anthony Rodriguez, Commissioner Higgins, Commissioner Gilbert, Commissioner Bermudez, Commissioner Hardiman. We've also given the award to the University of Miami, UHealth, the Miami-Dade College Single Stop program right here at this institution, and of course Jackson Health System. But this year we have another batch, another crop of amazing winners. Our first honoree this afternoon is one of our county's top leaders, especially in our legislative branch where he ably serves as the Vice Chairman of the Board of County Commissioners. District 9 Commissioner Keone L. McGee truly needs no introduction. His work as a state lawmaker and now as a county commissioner has placed our community, especially South Florida and South Miami-Dade, on the map between South Florida and Tallahassee. His leadership has resulted in so many projects and key funding for Miami-Dade County. However, today, we recognize him as a mobility champion for being a stalwart supporter and advocate of our department, especially in improving transit and transportation in his district, and for leading the way in the creation of transit-oriented communities in his district and countywide. In fact, just last week, we were the vice chairman at the Phase 1 groundbreaking, or pardon me, grand opening of the Quail Roost Station. So we really appreciate that. So with that, Vice Chairman, I'd like you to come up, accept your award, and then say a few words. Thank you.
Thank you, Juan and John, and to each and everyone who thought it not robbery to be here this afternoon. Stacy, thank you so much for all you've done while we're in the legislature, but I'm going to reserve my remarks. I'm going to defer my time to Commissioner Mickey Steinberg, who is going to speak on our behalf. Thank y'all very much.
It's got to be one of the shortest speeches I've ever seen Keone L. McGee deliver. So, thank you so much, Mr. Vice Chairman. Our next winner is another great leader in our community who has prioritized giving her residents a voice and a platform for action, especially low-income residents and immigrants. Miami-Dade County Commissioner Marlene Bastien from District 2 is being recognized today for being a longtime champion and supporter of the Department of Transportation and Public Works well prior to her election as a commissioner, especially in helping improve and expand transit services, connecting the department with residents and key stakeholders, and partnering with us on so many important events and initiatives. Commissioner Bastien, please come to the stage to accept your award.
How are you all doing? You can feel my excitement, right? Yeah, but it's not only about the award, even though I feel so honored to receive it. And I, just like our wonderful chairman, I'm going to give the rest of my time to our dear Commissioner Steinberg. But before I do so, I wanted to tell you why I'm so excited. I'm excited to be here at MDC because this is my alma mater. This is where over 42 years ago, I came to start my journey, my educational journey. And when I came, there was only one building. And now there are eight. And that's where I knew Wang. That was years ago, right? With our dear former president. I feel so happy. I was talking to our dear sergeant earlier, and I said, I am back to one of the best kept secrets in town. Yes, because MDC is rated as one of the best four-year college in the nation. So that's one of the reasons why I'm excited. And you are excited too, to be here, right? All right, give yourself a big round of applause. And I'm also excited to receive this award. And then let me end, because since I'm sitting my time, that transportation is not only about moving people from one point to the other. It's about creating a lifeline for thousands. It makes a difference of getting to work. getting a salary, putting food on the table for families, for youth, and for elderly. So it is important. So I really thank you for this award, Ms. Miller. Thank you for it. And then to a whole team at DPTW, I know how hard it is. I know of your hard work. I congratulate you. I thank you. And I say, stay up, stand up, and keep strong. Thank you.
Beautiful words. You know, I feel bad for the other speakers. How are we going to keep topping the speeches as we move on here? Commissioner Steinberg has a little pressure here, but so from one great leader to another, and a woman leader, our next Mobility Champion Award winner has helped lead one of our most important cities, Miami Beach, as a commissioner and now a member of the Board of County Commissioners representing District 4. County Commissioner Mickey Steinberg has also been a tireless champion and supporter of this department in helping improve and expand transit services. We're on the speed dial with her staff and with her, and to advance many important public works projects as well, connecting the departments with her residents. Her role as a county leader has been central to our success. I'd like to invite Commissioner Steinberg to come up to receive her award and to say a few words. Commissioner Steinberg.
I bring them everywhere I go. I'll get that in a second. No, since I've been designated to speak. No, I just want to thank you all for this incredible honor. I'm truly humbled to be recognized alongside my colleagues and among such innovative and inspiring leaders in mobility. This award reflects the work of an amazing team and the partnerships we've built across sectors to rethink how people move safely, sustainably, and equitably. Mobility is about, like we were saying, more than just getting from point A to point B. It's about access, opportunity, and quality of life. So we remain committed, and together we'll continue pushing forward to build a more connected and inclusive future for all. So thank you again.
That was wonderful. So our next winner is also a young and talented leader with a bright future as a public servant, and anything he wishes to do, whether public service or law or advocacy, he's wonderful. And of course, I'm talking about Miami-Dade County Commissioner Roberto J. Gonzalez, representing District 11. And he's also been a major champion and supporter of this department in improving services in his district and expanding public works projects. And he's been a leader, actually, in street namings. Two of those street namings that you led were for Officer Etchie and also for Judge Goderich in your district. And I had the honor of participating in those events. So please come up on stage to accept your award and say a few words.
So I just want to talk about what an amazing person Mickey is. No, listen, this award is awesome. I don't know who designed it, but it is beautiful. Whoever designed it needs a raise. Ninja Turtles is my favorite, and Ninja Turtle Green is awesome. With that being said, folks, Miami-Dade County is the new major metropolitan area in the world. I'm not talking about the United States. I'm talking about the entire world. Anybody who is anybody wants to live, work, play here. And to be quite honest with you, what we need now more than ever to get to the next level is transportation, mobility. I'm very humbled to have CoMotion here. I'm very excited to have our new director, Director Miller, because I think that she has what it takes, along with the great folks at DTPW, to take us to the next level. Because without transportation and connectivity, we're never going to be that amazing metropolitan area that we want to be. So I am very, very hopeful for the future. I'm very excited for what lies ahead. And before I get off stage, if we can give a round of applause to the amazing people at DTPW.
I'm going to have to save all these recordings and play them back on some of those days where constituents are upset about a late bus, but we appreciate your inspiration and those kind words. Friends, I want to note that Ambassador Cabrera and Senator Garcia were not able to be with us. Ambassador Cabrera is already in Panama. I saw the video at the airport right when he got off the plane, but let's give them a big round of applause in absentia. So we had our individual awards, and now we move on to the organizational awards. And we have some truly remarkable companies and organizations that we're going to recognize here in just a moment. Our first organization winner with the 2025 Mobility Champion Award is none other than the Citizens Independent Transportation Trust. Yes. And they brought out a bunch of people today. You know, the CITT has truly been an invaluable partner of DTPW in helping us lead the People's Transportation Plan and the utilization of surtax dollars to expand and improve transit here in Miami-Dade County. Our work would not be possible without them. And not only is the CITT a powerful ally as a group, but the individuals on the CITT staff and on the trust are amazing and passionate leaders in their own right and always accessible and willing to help. So I invite CITT Chairman Robert Wolfarth to the stage, but I'd like all the other members to please come up and join for the picture. But Mr. Wolfarth is going to say a few words. I'd like Mr. Betancourt to come up as well. Thank you so much. Come on up. We have plenty of room. Thank you.
Okay. Wow, this is great, guys, right? Really, really wonderful. So at this point, I would like to have invite my appointing commissioner, Mickey Steinberg, to come up and say a few words. Yes, she is my appointing commissioner, but thank you, Director Miller. Thank you, Mr. Mendieta, for the very kind introduction, and good afternoon, everyone. And so on behalf of the Citizens Independent Transportation Trust, I'm truly honored to accept the 2025 Mobility Champion Award from Miami-Dade Department of Transportation and Public Works. Thank you very, very much for this meaningful recognition. But this award is not just a reflection of the work of the Trust, but it is also a celebration of the strong, ongoing collaboration between CITT and DTPW, and that of the Board of County Commissioners. And I really want to thank Commissioner Bastian, McGee, Gonzalez, and of course my appointing commissioner, Steinberg. Thank you all very much for your collaboration with moving transportation forward. Vice Chair. Together we share a commitment to advancing our public transit system so that it's more accessible, more reliable, and more forward-looking for the residents we serve in Miami-Dade. Every project that we help advance, every innovation that we support, it's about making life better for our residents. And none of that happens without the trust, teamwork, and a lot of hard work behind the scenes. The CITT takes its role as independent steward of transportation funding very seriously. We are proud to support the department's vision of initiatives that keep moving our county forward. And I'm especially proud to share this moment with my fellow trust members, many of whom are here today. We have Member Miguel Murphy, Member Robert Ruano, and Member Harry Hoffman. And I'd also like to take a moment and recognize our Executive Director, Javier Betancourt. And we have, I think, almost a majority of the OCITT staff that's with us here today. And they not only work very hard in front of the scenes, but they work very hard behind the scenes to help make our meetings go much smoother. So thank you all very much. You do a great, great job. Our trust is made up of 15 members, each of whom brings dedication, passion, and leadership to the work we do at the CITT. We are committed to ensuring that we stay true to our mission of accountability, transparency, and service to the public. And I'm proud of the work we're accomplishing together with our transportation partners. So again, thank you for this honor, and congratulations to my fellow award winners. We're excited to continue the journey and build a transportation system that's stronger, smarter, and ready for the future needs of Miami-Dade County. Thank you all very much.
Thank you so much, Chairman Walfar. Thank you to the members who are with us today. Thank you to that great CITT staff with whom we work every single day. And there's no drop-off in the impact of organizations we recognize today. Our next winner has truly taken advocacy and grassroots engagement to new heights in our community and serves as a model for others to follow. Transit Alliance Miami has also been a tireless partner of the Department of Transportation and Public Works, especially for their advocacy and support for using and expanding transit. The organization was also critical in extending the department's reach to the grassroots level when we reimagined our bus service system with a better bus network. We couldn't have done it without them. This historic move was the largest move we had done as a department in more than 40 years, and Transit Alliance was there to help us every single step of the way. So I'm pleased to invite the Transit Alliance's Executive Director, Ms. Kathy Dos Santos, to the stage to accept the award and say a few words. I don't know if you want to call your colleagues up for the picture as well. We can do that too. So everybody else, I see Sean. I see Nick. Tala, come on up.
Thank you so much for this award, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet because I also recognize that probably a lot of us want to get to lunch. But this to us it's been a long journey in terms of when it comes to mobility advocacy. It's not your most common of community organizations, and this is Transit Alliance actual 10th year of doing this work, and in our 10th year wisdom that comes with age, I think that there's a few critical truths that are driving our work. First, that we care about transit, we care about mobility because we care about people. Miamians are at the center of everything that we do, and ultimately that people also extends to our collaborators, our partners that help this county move every day. that work does not go for granted, from our operators to the director. Every single person in this room has a role in keeping mobility moving in Miami. And then secondly, and I think most importantly, is that we think that Miami can do hard things. The Better Bus Network was an example of that, and by hard things, we know that they can be, it can be a hill to climb, something to overcome, but we think that the mobility future of our county is bright, and it's worth pursuing, and it takes leadership, it takes effort, and it takes community. So thank you so much for this award, for this platform, and we are so appreciative of CoMotion for having us here to learn and to listen and to take it back to community. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathy. A bright young leader with a bright future ahead as well, very wise beyond her years. We didn't get to do a panel this year, but next year we'll make sure that we do a panel together.
And I have a panel coming up, so people should stay for that.
I highly recommend it. This young lady speaks truth. Thank you so much and all the work you do. So moving on to our next organization to be recognized as a mobility champion is truly one of the greatest champions and advocates in the transportation industry, not only comprised of members of the Department of Transportation and Public Works, but also from the airport, seaport, and others. And of course, I'm talking about the Miami chapter of the Conference of Minority Transportation Officials of COMTO, which I officially joined and paid my dues just a couple of weeks ago. This Miami chapter really is a tireless partner. They are the best in class. They are the biggest supporter of this department, especially as an advocate and supporter of transportation professionals. The work that they do in mentoring and helping people ascend in this industry is invaluable. They work at the national level, but right here we're blessed to have the greatest chapter. And this Miami chapter was also instrumental in helping grant DTPW last year the first ever Public Agency of the Year award for the department from COMTO. So that was a big happening for this department. And I'd like to invite the chapter president, my colleague, Mr. Dwayne Wade, as some people call him, but Wade Jones, to come up and say a few words and accept the award. I'll show you the video about Dwayne Wade later.
So I remember Juan said 2 minutes, 2 minutes. My name is Wade Jones, president of COMTO Miami chapter. And on behalf of the COMTO Miami chapter board advisors, members, and sponsors, we want you to know that we enjoy working to improve the quality of life of those we serve in the Miami-Dade community. It is an honor to bring forth programs, workshops that professionally develop our workforce and business community. Thanks to our corporate partners, DTPW, Seaport, Airport, Greater Miami Expressway Authority, and their leadership, because they make it possible to do what we do. Thanks also to CoMotion Miami for this excellent conference. You all enjoy. Before I come take this picture, I want to call up some of our members are here, and our board member, Miss Melissa Scott. I know you're taking pictures over there, but you remember all of our members that are here. We don't have too many here right now, but all of our members, come up and take the picture. Thank you.
And these notes, you got company secrets there. Last but certainly not least, and in the cleanup position, is a wonderful partner of this department and probably a long overdue winner of this Mobility Champion Awards. The Miami Marlins have really been a true organization of community service. They have worked with us on many levels. They have opened their doors to their leadership, to their players. They have provided us access to their mascot. Their mascot is actually the only one who's ridden on bus, rail, and mover. I think micromobility is the next step, but this is a forward-thinking organization, not only because of its players and leadership, but because they care. Whenever there's an issue that they want to point out in the community regarding roadway improvements or wayfinding signage or an issue with a bridge, they let us know. They keep us posted on all their major events. And today I'd like to invite to the stage to accept the award the Vice President of Facilities of the Miami Marlins, Mr. Tony Brazil. Tony?
Thank you on behalf of the Miami Marlins. Mobility is so integral into our operation, getting millions of people, fans, guests, tourists through our doors every year. So thank you to all the local leaders and local organizations that support us along the way. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tony, and good luck against the Dodgers tonight out on the West Coast. Hopefully another Marlins win. We're looking forward to an exciting season. Send our best to Caroline and to Alfie as well. Thank you so much for joining us. So, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the 2025 Mobility Champion Awards. As you saw, some very deserving winners who joined us today who are doing great things along with us. And next year, here at CoMotion, we'll have another batch of great winners, and we hope all of you can join us. Director Miller, thank you so much for joining us in your third week. Next week, you're going to be in this role, or next year. But thank you so much, and enjoy the rest of CoMotion. Thank you.